with a win over Vancouver tonight, you can move 10 points up on these guys. And, I'm not saying bury them, but I'm saying, put them in pretty far back in the rearview mirror. Is that part of the thought process as you're chipping away at securing yourselves a playoff spot this year?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Like you said, we have a few points on them right now, but the more you can get on these teams as early as we possibly can, it's going to pay dividends in the end. And so, I mean, it was a good way to finish the game the other night. We battled hard. I mean, they got up 3 pretty quick, and we were kind of relentless on them and found a way to get those 2 points. So leaving here with 4 would be huge for us for sure.
People will look at a game like this and they'll categorize it as, this is a game you should win. So, I mean, on one hand, it's kind of a recognition that you guys are going pretty well. On the other hand, I wonder how you look at a situation like that when they say, you should beat this team.
I mean, you can say that all you like. You can say that about a lot of different teams playing different games. But, I mean, in the end, every team has the chance to beat anybody in this league. I mean, there's so much parity, and teams get hot. Teams, I mean, goalies can stand on their head. Guys will put the puck in the net. I mean, it's anything can happen in this league. I mean, we saw it. They got up 3 just like that, and it would have been easy for us to quit. But we stuck with it, and it paid off in the end. And I don't think there's any so and so's playing these guys. I mean, it's a for sure win. It's not really like that in this league. I mean, teams are too good. We got to come out with the same mindset every night and make sure that we work for the win.
Marty Klinkenberg, Globe and Mail.
Hi, Ryan. You guys have put together such a nice run here lately, and probably looking back at the beginning of the season, you'd like to be where you are right now or in first place. You've gained a lot of ground on the teams ahead of you. And with that in mind, I mean, have you thought about those next 3 games after tonight with the Maple Leafs?
Well, I mean, obviously, you take a look at the schedule. They're there. It'll be our first time playing a team 3 times in a row. So, got to prepare for that. But obviously, we gotta get through tonight first and make sure that our focus is solely on tonight's game. And yeah, I mean, it'll be a little different aspect playing a team 3 times in a row. I think we played most teams twice now. And there is some momentum shifts, and usually the team that loses the first one comes out flying in the second game. So I think that as the season goes along here, we got to start changing that a little bit. I thought we did a good job against Calgary. After winning that first one, we came out and we were hard to play against right from the start, and that's kind of the mindset we got to have tonight. And then moving forward into that 3-gamer against Toronto, it's going to be the same mindset every night.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
Tony Brar, Oilers TV.
Ryan, I know you said you guys wanted to focus on tonight, but just to backtrack 48 hours, in that comeback effort, what was the biggest thing you learned about your team?
I mean, we were just relentless. It's fun to be a part of that. Every single line, all 60, are just non-stop on the forecheck. Everybody's working together. We're moving pucks up quick, not giving them a chance to get any rhythm on offense for themselves. And when we needed some big saves, I mean, Smitty was right there for us. So I think that we're a relentless team. One of our biggest attributes is our speed. Speed on the forecheck, speed offensively, coming through the neutral zone. So, I mean, that kind of relentless, a little bit of desperation in our game, I think it definitely helps. And, yeah, I mean, it was just good to see all 4 lines were buzzing and got the job done for us.
Now, in years past, that may not have been the case, that comeback. But it looked like you guys, just from your body language, it looked like there was still a sense of belief, even when you guys were down 3-0. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, we felt it in the room. I think it was important, again, that our first goal before the end of the first period as well. Just kind of, I mean, obviously a 2-goal lead's easier to come back from than 3 goals, but I mean, I don't think it would have made a huge difference. Just the way that we were feeling, the confidence level in this group right now is high, and we got to keep that up. Obviously, confidence goes a long way, and but I think that the first goal before the end of the first period was definitely huge for us, and we were pushing hard for that.
Jack Michael, 6:30 Chad.
Ryan, you touched on something a couple of questions back that I wanted to ask you about concerning the forecheck. Is this group proven there's other ways to be a forechecking type of group as opposed to like the 2011 Bruins? Does this team do it almost with skill on the forecheck rather than necessarily pure muscle?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just kind of all over everybody. When we're playing our best, it's all 5 guys are involved, and it's just good sticks. It's creating loose pucks, and we're coming up with those pucks, and then we can use our offensive skill and abilities to play from there and create a lot of offense out of that. So it's not always about getting in and hammering guys. I mean, I think early in the games we've kind of been doing that. I mean, maybe not running guys, but just finishing every check, not making it easy on the D-man back there, and you create a lot of loose pucks that way, like I said, and we just have been putting pucks on net and getting those rebounds and kind of playing off that.
And secondly, does the team view it a little bit differently than people on the outside in terms of, putting separation, say, for instance, between you and Vancouver? Are you guys thinking more upward? Because if you really look at this group, I know there was a couple of players that changed out from last year, but they've experienced nothing but success. Are you guys thinking more in what's in front of you than behind you?
Well, obviously we're I mean, you look forward, but you can take care of what's right in front of you. Right in front of you at the time. Tonight, I mean, we have a chance to get four points out of Vancouver, and that's huge for us. I mean, we took 4 against Calgary. All these little mini series, the goal is always to take 4 points, and so I mean that's kind of our mindset. You can look in the future. I mean, obviously, you take 4 points away from these guys, they don't get any. So every game is divisional. So I mean, it's you kind of do separate yourself a little bit more in that sense, and obviously we want to put ourselves in a good position. This last little stretch that we've been going on has been really good for us. We kind of stuck with it after not our best start. I mean, we knew that we had to improve on some things, and we took care of that early, and now we're just rolling forward, and just got to keep our sights on Vancouver tonight.
Kevin McGran, Toronto Star.
Following up on that, Ryan, just building points, creating separation, sweeping series, that sort of thing. Given the way the league is set up and the divisions are set up, how important will it be for a team to finish first in its division? If you guys do it, how big would that be?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's the goal. We want to finish with as many points as high in the stands as we can, and you're gonna have a chance to do that. You play every team 9 or 10 times. It's up to nobody but ourselves. So. I think we were talking about it a little bit earlier. After tonight's game, we do play Toronto a few times, and we know that they're ahead of us, and so I mean that gives us a shot at them right there. And then I think we play Ottawa a few times, and we go to Montreal. So I mean, you start playing these teams quite a few times in a row. But I mean, like I said, obviously right now our focus is on Vancouver tonight, and then we'll move forward from here.
Thanks a lot, Ryan.